Good morning, good afternoon, good day, everyone. My name is Krista, and you are watching Heart to Heart. And our subject today is your hobbies shouldn't be a luxury you can't afford. Let's talk about how you can change that. Let's go to the girls and see what they have to say. Pam, what do you have to say?
Good morning, ladies. Well, I don't think hobbies should be something you can afford. One time, I had lots of hobbies when I was growing up. Now I'm an adult. I don't have a hobby. Why don't I have a hobby? Because I have done crafts and moved on, knitting and moved on. I've walked the shoreline and picked up sea glass and passed that on. But it's sad to say that you have a hobby you can't afford. Maybe some people like sailing or swimming and the fees might be quite expensive.
Mhm.
What can you do about it? You can get a part-time job maybe. Maybe you could go and work online. Maybe you could get a friend to share the cost with you. Or maybe you could just change the hobby that you have. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Pam. And you're right, hobbies can be very expensive. Yeah, exactly. Like a set of golf clubs is can be very expensive. Going sailing, any of those things is can be very costly. Okay, Tina, what do you think?
Good morning. Well, hobbies, I've had to pick them up and put them down, pick them up and put them down, for many reasons. But they're not just pastimes, it's part of your identity.
Mm.
Like it speaks to who you are. Like Jose and I were chatting earlier, and, what's Tina all about? What's Jose all about? And part of that is your hobbies. It's a source of joy for me. It is anyway. Like Pam was saying, collecting sea glass, that's what I love to do too. But it's like for anybody that loves painting or gardening or photography or whatever, those are things that need to stay in your life because it's part of your wellness too, right? And it's what you show everybody else. That's who you are.
Mhm.
It's important to carve out time and space for that, I think, for sure. Yeah. And make it
Absolutely.
sustainable.
Hmm. Yes, thank you, Tina.
Yeah.
Okay, Jose.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Pam and Tina. Um, yeah, so hobbies. I'm the same as all of yous. We pick up hobbies in here and there. My sister and I are great at starting new hobbies. We go to, craft sales or whatever, and we'll say, "Oh, we could do that. We could make that," and then we go out and get the stuff, and then it ends up in a closet. You know, so we call each other closet crafters. But gone are those days of doing crafts. And I just wanted to speak specifically to, some people say, well, money shouldn't be, uh, that on the top of your list for a goal or whatever. But life is expensive. We just sold our home, we bought a condo, we're doing some renovations. Summer's coming around, and I would love to get a paddle boat and a canoe and be able to just go. And you know what? That's going to be next year because the money's going towards this. So, what I wanted to say is that um, one more thing before I go there. I've got goals and dreams on my list that I want to be able to go on mission trips. And even mission trips are expensive. Being able to go on the Mercy ship, you have to pay your own way, and you have to save enough money to be able to um, get like $3,000 a month to be able to be there for 3 months. $3,000 a month. So again, to be able to save that, it would take a long time. But by starting an online business, I can see that dream will come true a lot sooner. To be able to put that money towards, I look at them as hobbies as well. It's something that I've always had on my heart that I really want to do. And again, it's not because we're not living fairly comfortably. It's just that those are things on my list that, sorry, but The day-to-day pay, like the monthly pays, just are not going to reach those goals. So that's why I looked into this business to be able to reach all of those goals. Thank you. Sorry to get off track a little bit, but that's my those are my hobbies.
Okay, thank you, Jose. And you're right, money is not the most important thing, but money brings freedom of choice,
That's right.
right? And that's what we all want. Well, hobbies, in my opinion, are a necessity of life. They are wonderful for our mental health and reduce stress. And life is not meant to be lived to work only. We are meant to enjoy it. And I love my hobbies. I keep changing mine every few years. Kayaking, sailing, hiking, that doesn't really cost anything, although you can spend a lot of money on the equipment. And so it can get expensive. So, how do you do the things you really want to do and you love? You add another income stream that allows you the time to do them. At first, it will be a learning curve, and you will probably be adding it to your existing job. But do a little extra work today to get your freedom tomorrow. And that is what it's all about. I hope you enjoyed our discussion today. And if having extra time in your future to do what you love sounds good, say yes in the comments. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.